Hello everybody, I'm Aaron and thank you for purchasing your Xbox mechanical keyboard. And here in this video I'll try to introduce the basic functions of the firmware and what you'll need to do to get started. Well, first you should go to the Xbox website and download the latest firmware. Once you have that installed, you can open the driver and see this page. This is what you see before you plug in the device. As you can see, there's no device right here. Once you plug it in, the Xbox will default to an online mode, as you can see here. So in this app, this driver, there's three basic functions, main functions. This is the keyboard mapping side. This is the DIY lights, lamps, that you can change the coloring of their RGB colors. And then there's the macro programming side. You can also check on the options and see if there's any software updates and restore factory defaults if that is necessary. Skins, you can also give it a change. Like a fiery skin right here. So let's go through the online mode and see what we have here. Basic idea is keyboards. We can click on an individual switch and reassign a function. Let's say we have the 1 key right here. We can set it to 5 and then press the tick and they'll be remapped. And then we have macros. Macros is actually edited in the macro screen right here. So here we go to macros. And let's say we want a new macro. We press the plus sign right here, macro 2, and we can record. Let's say expose, and then stop. As you can see, it includes the delays between the keystrokes. You can also do some editing. Let's say I want to remove the pause. Or remove the pause, yeah, like that. And whatnot. You can play around with it as you choose. And then as you have macro 2 right here, you go back to online mode and go to the macro section. And now we see the macro 2. Now, same as the keyboard defining options, you can go to press 2 and say macro 2 and also press the tick bar to assign the item. We can have 3 different settings for the online mode, as you can see here. You can also switch between them through the function F11, F10, F12. Now, if you want to change the lights of the keyboard, you can go to lamp efficacy. And here we can have a whole bunch of different options. So you can have like the full red lighting, and then press click to apply. Or you can have like a green lights breathing, click to apply. If you want to change some of the options of the settings, let's say that, as we have some questions about how to turn off this middle button right here, you can just go to DIY lamps, and we can go back to say the green lights breathing. Now we can go into the edit section, and under the animations, we can just turn this off right here. And then you can preview it just to play. And the button's off. Then you can just save it. And then when you go back to the keyboard, go back to the lamp efficacy, green lights breathing, and here you can see that the lights are already turned off in the middle. Just the middle. You also have options to have the lights react according to music, but that's probably an advanced function for a different day. Or you can go to the lights. This is the lights upon a button press mode. So you can say that upon the pressing of F1, I want the colorful waterfall function. Then you can press OK, and it will react accordingly when you press that single button. You can also map your mouse clicks to a keystroke. same thing as a keyboard, any other keyboard stroke. So let's say that F5 would be a left click, and we say OK, and that will be assigned accordingly. Then there are other functions like media, hotkeys, shortcuts, and even the ability to disable certain keys on the keyboard. So some of you are curious about the difference between the online mode and the offline mode. The key difference is that when you have the driver installed in the computer, the online mode will be available. If the driver is not installed in the computer, then the offline mode will become the default mode. Let's take a look at the DIY lamp section and see how the keyboard's RGB lighting can be customized to your liking. If we go to the DIY lamp section, you can choose one that you're interested in and make some modifications. Let's say this full blue lighting. You can go in to the edits and just turn off the different rows that we choose, or select individual keys as necessary. So let's say in this one I want to turn off the first row, and here you can see that the first row is already off. And we can also change the colors right here. So let's say I don't want blue, I want red, full red. And you can save it, play it. Now you can see that animation wise, the first row has been turned off and the color has been changed to red, even though it's still called full blue lighting. Well, I hope that helps answer some of your immediate questions about the driver for your Xbox keyboard. And if there's anything else you guys would need, you can just drop us a line and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much.